Alrighty, here is our 1975 Porsche 914. It's been in the family for over 25 years. My dad bought it as a commuter car back when he was living in Tehachapi. He moved to Missouri about 2007, and it sat ever since in a climate-controlled garage, never registered, never driven in Missouri. Brought it back here to help him sell it. It's all current registration, despite what the tags say there. I do have current registration. Original paint. Walk through some details. Sorry for the wind. So polished it up and detailed it just real quick to get the oxidation off from sitting for 20 plus years. It sat for 20 years at least in Tehachapi before it was brought to Here's some dings down here. There's a little ding there. Little rock chips and stuff. Sorry if it's not focusing. There we go. Little dings here and there. On this side, one there. Some little ones here and there. Little pictures. Driver's side door is pretty good. There's a little dent that can be worked out there. Focus. There we go. See, it's a paint's a little worn through here. Of course, out the rear deck hatch. Emblem's all in pretty good shape. Back here is pretty good shape. All this is cracked. Needs to be replaced. Keep the water out. Inside the engine compartment a little bit. This is all in pretty good shape back here. Rub spots. Some dings over here. Might be a little hard to see in the sun. Vinyl is coming off on this side. Little dings here and there. And so these might be a little hard to see in the sun. There's a bunch of little dings on this side. Apparently this was from the previous owner. They sat, my dad said it was stored in the garage from the previous owner, and they just dinged it all up from where it was sitting in the garage next to their other car. There's a little scratch there. It's worn down right here. The paint's worn off. Getting thin there. Windshield wipers need to be repainted. Again, we're back around to the front. Okay. These are the original wheels that it had with it. They need painting. As far as I know, it's the original wheels that came with it. The tires are new. It's been sitting for so long, I had to get new tires on it. Okay, so let's open up the doors. Interior's pretty clean, pretty darn clean. The seats were reupholstered very shortly before it was stopped being driven. Everything's very clean inside. Dash is cracked. Let's look at the interior here. Nice and rust free in there. So there is some rust right here. Get that to focus. It's all surface. It seems solid. It's the same thing on the other side, I'll show you. Little dings right there. Overall, the door is in good shape. Apologies, my camera won't focus. surface. Alright, the windows work just fine. Up and down. Just fine. A little short here for some reason. Side. Go around the other side. Sorry for the lens flare there. There's a tear there in the vinyl. Windows work fine. Real nice and easy. Interior's pretty nice there. Again, dash, cracks on the dash. Seems look good. Here, same exact surface rust. Still very solid right there. Just chipped on the edges. Has the covers for jacking it up. We have a little lollipop insert for the jack. Okay, go inside now for a little bit. Alright. Let's turn this so you can see better. Sorry for the reflections. We have another steering wheel for this too. It's an updated Momo one. It's got a 1980s cassette deck. I'm sure is aftermarket. Has this center console thing here. It's just a foam pad. See, there's a little rip on it. It's just a foam deal. The foam is okay underneath, but just holds it in place if you want to have a spot for instead of an armrest, which is probably better. Roof is in decent shape. I have not tried pulling the roof target top off yet. Alright, let's open up the front. The headlights do work. I'll try and remember to show that in a minute. To get it running after 20 years, I had to pull the tank and redo the rubber fuel lines underneath because they had all rotted away after sitting for so long. Check out the pictures for what's underneath. It all looks pretty good. Just a few extra parts that comes with it. There's a whole extra speedometer, which I hear they're pretty hard to come by. I believe this goes behind the footwell. This is the extra Momo steering wheel. See the pictures for that. You can see underneath it looks pretty good. So 2000 was the last time I was driven at the latest. Tax say 98. Okay, let's open up underneath engine compartment. So it's got the dual Webers. Again, to get it running, again, I just replaced the fuel line, soaked the pistons, then used some engine flush, put a new battery in it. That's really all it's had done so far. I think my Matt said he put this plastic thing in. It has a little drip right there. Goes into the funnel. So it doesn't go come down the engine. I did replace one plug wire to the coil to get it running because I accidentally broken the other one, and I just haven't put the rest of the set on there. Okay, look underneath here. Okay. Not much exciting under here. There is some surface rust. If you pull this back, it all seems pretty solid still. Let's not see the pictures for the rest of it. This is in pretty good shape. This is all in actually really good shape. There's some more back here. So it's all just where the water happened to pool up when it got in here. I don't know when. It must have been long ago, because again, this was inside more than 20 years. So this is all shot and needs to be replaced. Up here, same thing up here. Notice one more thing I wanted to point out. This is sitting up a little bit proud. It obviously needs some. I assume there's some kind of adjustment that can be made there. The other side is sitting down correctly. It's nice and even. It's just this side for some reason. Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and start her up. The light for the parking brake, there's the sensor down here is a little bit finicky. There we go. If I press it really hard with my thumb, it shuts off. But if I can, there we go. Got it down far enough. It stops. Okay, start it up. almost forgot to show you is that the lights work. There we go. Sorry, it's again with the bad focus. There we go. And they should be on. They're not always yet. So there we go. They're turned on. A little bit dusty under there.